Yo, what up? I'm try to be. I'm not gonna try to be long. So, I was working on going live yesterday, but didn't work out because a little connection to the microphone broke. So, it plugs into uh, the port. Um, I just gotta learn how not to talk loud as hell because it's a pretty damn good microphone. Shout out to DB for the info. When I first got it, I just clicked on what you gave me and everything and ended up with an iPhone joint. I had to go back and reorder the joint. I said, keep the iPhone joints. It cost you $20 almost for what you got. I had got 3 packs, 2 microphones in the pack, and it cost me like 20 something dollars. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay $8 something, $10 to send it back. Just keep the joints. You can make more money just by keeping them if you want to sell them to somebody. You know. But anyway, cutting trees or something down here. They're always doing the wrong thing. You ever notice you be in some of these neighborhoods and cities, whether it's the state, whether it's the city, whatever, HOA, they're always doing the wrong shit. But anyway, microphone's good. Again, appreciate it. Pulling up to my truck because I gotta check something that's a DOT violation. And so I'm gonna fix it real quick before I step. But the thing is, again, we back with the DAT, the Amazon stuff. Went over it numerous times, and there's different BS ways of people getting in, hacking, and issuing loads, and people not getting paid for loads. So I remember one day, me and 125 was on the phone, and this broker tried to, carrier. I always thought it was a carrier. And it was. He's booking a load, and they want him to go from like Chicago to Texas. They wanted his phone number, and it wasn't working for some reason. I told him, I said, it ain't gonna work because you already got the app. You already got an account. So they just, thinking they can just throw anybody up on it, and that's what they're banking on, and it doesn't work. But somehow, some way, now, because I don't haul Amazon loads like that. Majority of the Amazon loads I ever touched were in a reefer, getting dropped off somewhere, whether it was me or one of the other trucks. But what these carriers are doing, they already got the Amazon app. They book multiple loads, a couple of local loads, or however they're doing it, and they'll have a higher paying load. So the higher paying load will go from like Phoenix to wherever back east. Let's say it pay like 6,000, right? And then I have another load that picks up in Phoenix, but delivers in Phoenix or whatever, or somewhere around Phoenix. Because Phoenix got like 20 million Amazons. So somehow they take the numbers, the pickup numbers, the drop numbers, they crisscross them, and I guess it doesn't matter what kind of load it is because as long as, and it to me it looks like at some of these Amazon facilities, if not all, I'm not sure, they all got different ways of you coming in there, picking up the load, dropping off the load. From what I see, you go pick up a load at one place, you use your phone to scan. They call you on the phone, tell you your load's around back or whatever. Shit, you don't even have to go around back. You go around the other side and still get in and get a trailer. That's how easy it is to take a trailer from them at some of these places. and they wouldn't even know it. Now, what's on that trailer, I have no idea. Other facilities, you pull up, they scan your license plate. You know, you come in, they don't check the trailer or nothing. They see the trailer number, I guess. They type in a drop number you give them. You drop the trailer. And that's how, like, it seems simple, but it's just it's stupid as hell. Because what I'm gonna get at is this: you'll have a carrier somehow. They booked the load. They got the app. Now, there's probably more than one carrier involved in this scheme. Most likely it is. The one we caught is out of Georgia. I don't know if there's any more tied to it because I ran through it twice already. Now, I did haul one load, but that was not from these brokers or carriers playing broker. These dudes get the loads that I just explained. Whether it's going all the way to the east, that's the big money load. The shorty is probably $200, whatever the hell it is, and it's dropping off down the street. They're crisscrossing the numbers, putting in then before, they done did that. They go to DAT, and I don't know how the hell this is happening. This is a DAT error, or whatever. Maybe y'all need to do other things other than making somebody put 18 characters in for a password. Now, somebody asked me to come up there and try to get down, I guess, on a little board. I'm not going to say no names on DAT. You know how I be talking cash money. But, and then, is it for the good? Maybe it's for the good, but then sometimes I may be a hypocrite because, I be blasting people about certain things. But then again, maybe you do need an extra mouth to speak in the room or whatever. I don't know. But these dudes are hacking other brokers, Armstrong, whoever, Landstar. They're hacking these people's accounts somehow, whether they're across the water, wherever they are. And I think some of them are these dispatch companies that have your information that I told y'all not to give out doing this. Some of them may just be the carrier and they know damn well what they're doing. They're putting the load on the DAT. You're negotiating with them or whatever. You get the load. Sometimes the load, this one is a red flag. Some of these rates are just so good that it's too good to be true. But you end up with the load. You get the load. You see the rate con. You're like, all right. You're like, oh, Amazon. And if you don't do Amazons like that, you're probably not even going to understand what the hell's going on. You're just going to get a load. If you're not looking for the particulars on a rate con, they got your ass. Now, I did a credit. I seen it on the load board. One was through Flow Transportation out of Illinois. The other one was through Armstrong, right? Both of them check off. They check the boxes. Then they check now OTR, Capital OTR Solutions is already oh, look at this coyote. You think I'm playing? When I be talking, I go, oh, snap out of nowhere. It's really real. Look at this little one right here. You see him? I don't know, his ass out here in the heat. Woo! He must be looking. But anyway, these carriers use these brokers, and if you don't do the proper checks, OTR Solutions is already on DAT, right? So I am with OTR Solutions, and I go back and check on their app to see if it's good. And usually it's up to date. Some people ain't did nothing with somebody in a while. And, sometimes you gotta go back and check with the offers. And I was just looking at some things. I was like, man, I don't know, man. It's still kind of awful or something. I shoot it out to them. They come back and tell me, and say, you didn't haul this load, did you? I mean, it probably wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's 8 miles, so versus 500 miles. I said, nah, I didn't even pick up a load yet. Yeah, this one looks like a scam. I wouldn't touch this. You probably wouldn't get paid. This company's load numbers start with a 5, not a 4. Those are certain things you have to pay attention to when you get loads from certain brokers. They load numbers have certain characters, numbers they start with. Certain people, it starts with LD, some start with an S, some start with a 1, 5. You have to know this, and there's other things probably on the rate con that will, you will recognize. So those are the red flags. These companies have the ability, whether it's the actual carrier, whether it's the actual third party fucking dispatch service, have TMS systems where they can just make up a rate con. They can make up a rate con, shoot it out. You think it's legit. If you're not familiar with that broker, you're not familiar with anything I just said, you will get got. And that's how it goes. So they'll give you, let's say the Phoenix, the Tucson, the Atlanta, the Macon, the Charlotte, to Winston Salem, and you're like, damn, that's a good load. They give you the information for the big load going somewhere else. You're thinking you're going in and picking up that, that load going down the street. They give you the information for pickup for the big load. Then they give you the information when you get to the other side. They want you to take pictures of trailers, let you dropping off and all this, you picking up. Then they give you the drop number for the actual short distance load, which is cheaper than the long distance load. They're sitting in a dungeon somewhere. You're dropping off a load that's supposed to be way across the map somewhere. Easy $6,000 for them. You ain't gonna get nothing. You gonna get played by the time you turn it in. Now you gotta figure out how to communicate with Amazon and all this. Your factoring company ain't gonna do it. Then you get to Amazon, they ain't gonna pay it once they find out. Then they're gonna find out who did it. The problem is, if you're not fast enough, quick enough to save yourself before taking this load anywhere, you will be got. And you will drop this load off. And then what happens is, by then, hopefully in a week, I think Amazon pays within a week, you drop by Saturday at midnight or something like that, you get paid the next Friday. Kind of treat you like you leased on to somebody. But anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. But in a way it does. Because if you're not one of those people that can catch them like we did, and you wait a whole week and wonder why you can't get paid, and they already know it's hard to communicate with Amazon because you can't get no phone numbers. And if somebody does email you, there still won't be a phone number. And even if there was a phone number, you know what's going to happen. You're going to go through a lot of BS. So they got paid. They got paid for a load that you drop on the yard. They'll get you the local picker. Either however it goes, they're going to give you one of them numbers. It's going to get crisscrossed. A load's going to get dropped. Somebody else is getting paid. It doesn't matter if it's going across the map. It don't matter if it's going down the street. At the end of the day. So you have to watch out for these goofy, like just plain ass rate cons. It'll just say a broker's name. They'll have a load number. It might have a barcode up top, and they have a couple of instructions, and then that's it. So, but for what I've seen, big load goes east, west, wherever. You take a shorter load, you drop it off. By the time Amazon realizes that it's too late, people at Amazon that work there, which are third-party people, decide to gate when they calling you about the load. I guess at some of these facilities, they're like, "Yo, there be trailers that have been sitting here. They never even left. They never left because that's what happened. That's what happened. They wondering why they trailers didn't leave. The communication with Amazon is trash. You know, I wonder how many like big time emergencies have happened, right? Or something like that, and how long it takes them to respond. Yes, I know there's people like myself that pull their trailers or whatever. But what happens? How long? What is the response time with these folks? Because by the time that incident with me, even though we didn't even do it, it took them like 3 days. I sent them out the other one. They still ain't said nothing. That's terrible. That's terrible. You could probably go to Amazon and just steal TVs all day long or whatever and get away with it. Because nobody knows what's going on. And if you do get with somebody when you get to the facility, they don't know what the fuck to do. We have to do a claim and get to them, and whenever they get to you, they get to you. So that's what happens when you try to do everything almost automated. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't have the actual people to talk to anybody. You want to put everything across the water, wherever it's at. Those are the results right there. What will happen? They probably have so many claims, so many millions of dollars of stolen goods that it's not even funny. All because of communication. That's it. All because of communication. Because they'd rather send it like overseas somewhere and have them deal with it for the most part. Or they outsource. They want to do all this third party bullshit so they won't be liable for shit. Well, at some point, man, you can't keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, you big as hell, but your operation's stupid as hell. So those are the things you need to watch out for on some of these rate cons. There's somebody out there that does rate cons. Their loads start with a 4, and they'll use any broker name as long as they're reputable. And the low numbers start with a 4 is off to the right hand side of the rate con. To the left would be the company name. Like I said, down below will be a couple of whatever. There won't be really no pickup information, drop information, other than the addresses. And if they want you to send them pictures of the trailer, you best believe that's one of them right there. You best believe that. It's just it's crazy, man. And I don't know how DAT allows some of this stuff to even happen, whether it's that or something else. They're so worried about putting 18 characters in, and half was like, what? It was fine the way it is. You need to worry about other things such as that, different security methods of people using the load board. But when I guess it comes down to money, people just pay and get on, right? But gotta come with something better than that, man. You gotta come with something better than that. I got an idea too. People probably won't like it, but it is what it is at this point. You got to send your stuff into the FMCSA whenever, if they do anything. It was quick to shut down that company, wherever that company is from, that killed them people in Colorado. You know why they did that, because it was Colorado. If a carrier had did that in another state, let's say that shit happened in Wyoming. Let's say it happened in Nebraska. It wouldn't have been nothing to talk about. It would have hit the news, CDL Life, maybe Asian Mile would have threw it up or something. But since it's Colorado, and we know what happened in Colorado several years ago, it's going to be big news. And yes, a lot of these dudes, I hate to say it, we do have homegrown ones. They are people that are here probably illegally. The whole company running a shit show. And no drug testing, no nothing, no CDL, nothing. And they just got dudes running for them, you know. And you would think if you were somebody that's illegal or whatever, and you trying to walk a tightrope and you trying to make your little money, that you wouldn't try to do anything stupid. You try to just be as normal as possible. But I guess your boy that killed somebody in Colorado recently, you know, they done deported him. So of course it showed up. But FMCSA, y'all need to do a better job any damn way. And hopefully next year, if I'm around, and I'm over there, I'm gonna see y'all at the truck show, and then I want to see who's there. I want to see what y'all talking about, because it's like, cause some of the stuff y'all doing, maybe y'all need to hire me on some things. Hey, maybe y'all need to hire me. I don't know, but cause really you need a truck driver in there that handles truck driver stuff, not people that weren't truck drivers talking about and you know laying down laws or presenting potential laws for truck driver stuff. You need people that's hands on, that's in it, that's done. They done it. They done witnessed it. They know what to expect. Period. But to those three organizations, Amazon, you need to get your shit together. Unless it's an inside job. Now I'm talking about inside job. Which I don't think somebody would take some empty buckets. I'm talking about inside, and who knows. DAT, y'all still need work. Y'all still need work. You're crashing on Mondays. Ain't been happening as much. Oh, we took notice. The holidays, unless I wasn't paying attention recently, but I don't see too many people talking about it themselves. And the FMCSA, y'all need to do a better job of what y'all doing. Y'all collect a lot of money from people on y'all platforms. Everybody paying $300 for authority. Yes, I think everybody need to show their driver's license and everything when they get an authority. Social Security, and they might have to show some kind of property or something. Matter of fact, just come to think about it, with the whole Amazon situation, if any carrier does that crap, maybe they need to force all carriers to get bonded somehow. If you pull any crap like that and it comes back and you get caught, yes, they file against your bond, and I guess it's up to the insurance company, or file on your insurance, whatever. And it's up to the insurance when it's renewal time, or they want to do it right now, get rid of your ass. And then put it on file. Then that way everybody sees it. And that way your punk ass can't get no goddamn loads. So you little dirty, scamming ass motherfuckers that do that dirt ball shit, and people not getting paid, yeah, y'all should be eliminated. Eliminated. It's crazy. So I told some people I was gonna do the video, I was gonna go live, that way when people they see us live, they can come in, they can tell us their version of what happened. I've been knowing this goofy stuff been happening. You just don't know when it happened, who has it. It's been going on shit before I got an authority. I probably sprinkled on it a couple of times here and there. I know I sprinkled on scammers and stuff numerous times. I sprinkled on the dispatch services, taking your information, taking your Amazon, doing these things that are happening. But they happen in more ways than one. They happen in more ways than one. So anyway, I gotta get out here and check this DOT violation on my truck. It is an air leak. I want to see exactly, is it a bad valve or is it a bad brake chamber? So I'm gonna check that real quick. Bad chamber, I'm gonna go get it done. I got the chamber. I ain't doing nothing out here on this hot ass ground in the dirt. Hell no, 100. It's 90 right now, but it'd be 115, 118 out here. Shit. But anyway, with that said, it's your boy. Just want to get that out to y'all. We'll get to you later. Peace.